This is Viola Perry's flower garden. She has beautiful red roses and some greens, some turnip green, collard greens. They are growing beautifully in my front yard. Then I have other beautiful flowers here, and I have a squash, and it has some tiny squash on it right now. These are beautiful flowers that are beginning to bloom, and they will be beautiful white. I spend a lot of time out here in my flower garden. The weeds really want to take over, but I come out every day and I pull a few weeds. Hello, I'm getting ready to show you some of my house plants. The first one is called an Aroidea, Aroideae, and I have several plants, so I'm going to just go around the room and show you some others. This second plant is called a Song of India. Then we have the aloe vera plant. It's good for burns and different things on your skin. And here is my peace lily. It has two beautiful blossoms on it right now. Then we'll move on over and I'll show you a plant that I got from my brother. It's called Dicot Hoya, Hoya. And it was real tiny when he gave it to me, and I thought it wouldn't ever start growing. And it has begun to grow just a little. It started out with 2 leaves, now it has 5 leaves. Then I have this plant here. It was a beautiful plant, and it's called a agave orchid. It's spelled Agaves, orchids. Orchids. Then we have my I think this is my crab apple. Then I have my praying hands. This is a praying hand. Every night it lifts up its leaf to the heavens and it is praying. I think this other one down here is called a monocot, Monocots. And then I have one last one, and it's called Heart Health Plant. It's a heart health plant, and it's called also Philodendro, Philodendro. So I love my house plants, but it takes time. You have to make sure the leaves are trimmed when they die. Like some of my leaves need to be cut off now because there are some dead leaves, and you have to keep them watered. Every once in a while, my son will come over and see them looking kind of puny, he says, and he will water them. So this is my sunroom, and I love my sunroom. I spend a lot of time in this room with my feet up, and I love pictures, and I want to walk around and show you some pictures of my family. If you will notice, I'll start out with Alonzo, me and Alonzo, then I'll move down, and you know who these two precious people are. This is Mom and Dad, Verlene and Lucius, and this is Luda and Sam, my grandmother and grandfather. And here you will find my family. This is Rita, Carla, and Pierre. Now I'm going to walk around and show you a few more pictures. I love pictures and I love plants. Here you will find some more pictures. You will see my sister and I, we are jet skiing. Those were the days many, many years ago. Then you have my sister-in-law with my daughter. And then you have Brent and his mom. And then you have Sammy, Phil, and me. And for some reason, something was real funny. And we just had a ball laughing. That was a good time. Then you have the former police officer, Perita, and my grandson, Carlton Jr., and also Aunt Edith. So this is a tour of what's going on in Viola's house. Hope you enjoyed your tour. Thank you. This is my garden that has greens in it. I have turnip greens, and I have kale, and I think that's about it. But my turnip greens are really looking good, but these are taking over. They are overgrown. So I'm here picking. I'm going to pick some so that I can fix a pot of greens, and they are really delicious. Now, these are coming to seed. I came out here one day and took the seeds off, but I think I'm going to have to get rid of them because they're just going to seed. Now, this is my lower raised garden, and this is the larger raised garden. I have cucumbers right here, onions, tomatoes, and I got some right here are some okra. I've got to move these okra because they're in the shade. This tomato plant is going to overshadow my cucumbers, so I've got to get out here and dig them up. But I see I have a little tomato already. Oh, it looked like there's something biting on it, a worm. So I guess I'm going to have to get out here and spray. But this is my garden out here. Isn't that a leaf? These are turnips, and they are delicious. I've already picked a batch twice, and had me 2 pots. So I'm going to have another pot now. So this is it, and I'll be taking you to my house and letting you see my flowers. And also, I planted in my flower bed squash. It's also blooming, and it's going to have some little squash and cucumber, I think. So this is my garden.